Hello, today we are going to talk about useful operations that you can do on sets. Because sets are used mostly not only for changing lists into sets in order to create only unique elements, but you can also, for example, sum. You can make a union, you can add one set to another. How to do it? Well, you can do it two ways. You can do something like that. A, and then the sign like that, it's pipe, and then B. And this will give us a union, which means the connection between A and B. So it means that we have got all elements that exist in this set and in this set in the same time. If there was any repetition, like for example 20 and 20, we'll get only single one unique item, but we have got now all elements from both sets at one. And this thing is called union. You might be asking yourself now, but when something like that is useful? Imagine that you have two databases and you get from one database names like that and then names like that from the second database. And you want to connect both results from each database into one, right? And you also want only unique items. So you do something like that. And now you can also, for example, sort all these things very fast, like that, right? So you have got the union between two databases, and at the same time, you have got all these items sorted. Great. Pretty fast and straightforward, right? Okay, but there is also something what is called intersection. This is even cooler thing, because this thing will give you as a result the things that are in the one of the set and the second set in the same time. So look, 10 is here, 20 is here, right? But 40 is not in B, minus 2 is not in B, 7 is not in A, 4 is not in A. So you can easily check if, for example, the A and B were names, right? You could check if names from the database 1 exist in the database B. Great. This is pretty cool. You can easily check something like that very fast just using this thing. There is also, it's a good thing to know that you can use the function, for example, union, instead of this sign, okay? So if you do something like that, you can, as you can see, do something like a union. So you make a sum of that, of these two sets. You can also make an intersection. But to be honest, I prefer the operators like that. But it's good to know that you can use functions instead. So when you look at somebody code that is not yours, you will instantly know what does it mean, okay? There is also difference and exclusive OR, but well, how does difference work? Let's say I want to have something like A minus B. As you can see, we have got now 40 and minus 2. 40 and minus 2. Why? Because 10 and 20 was removed because it existed in B. Okay, so you remove elements from the set that is on left side that exists in the set that is on the right side. 4 and 7 doesn't exist here, so we do not need to remove them, but 10 and 20 exist in B. So if we had removed, for example, 20 from this set, you will notice that the result is 40, 20 and minus 2, right? So now we didn't remove the 20. When we add it back, we'll again remove 20. Of course, you can remove B from A, and then you will notice that we have got 4 and 7. So 4 and 7, because 10 and 20 exist here, and we removed it from here. Okay, so that's a difference. We have got also something what is called XOR, exclusive OR. This name stands for this. XOR. and it removes intersection from union. What does it mean? It removes the thing that is shared between the set A and B, which is 10 and 20, and the thing that are left, which is -2, 40, and 4 and 7, are added. Okay, so let's see if we do something like B XOR A. You will notice that it happened like I said, 4, 7, 40, and -2. Because 10 and 20 exist in both these places, we just remove them because they are shared between A and B. So these are all operations that you can make on set that are used with something what is called operators, but there is also one more that is, I think, useful, which is called a subset, and you do it like that. Is subset. This one of B. This will return false because in order to be a subset of another set, you need to have exactly the values that are inside another set. What does it mean? For example, when we have -2 and 10 in B, then B is a subset of A because -2 is here and 10 is here, right? So B is a subset of A. Okay, but A is not a subset of B because it has got more items, right? It has 40 and 20. So it checks if the elements from another set are included in another set, and all of them must be included, the one that we are checking. All of them, not only a few of them, but all of them must be included, okay? So we add here a number that doesn't exist, like for example 50. You will notice that it's false. It's also false when I do it like that, because 50 doesn't exist in the set A. When we remove 50, everything is fine. Okay, that's only a lesson. Thank you very much.